Doug, let's start first off with the main question. Everybody wants to know what the state is of demand right now. How much has it rebounded within the last couple of weeks?
Hey, Phil, thanks for having me. Yeah, look, it's coming. We are certainly seeing improvements in demand as vaccinations are increasing. Our last 3 weeks at American have been the 3 strongest weeks for bookings since the pandemic hit, and each week has been stronger than the last. So real momentum. It's largely leisure-based, but you can see it in the TSA traffic data, but we can really see it in our bookings. People are beginning to. There's a huge pent-up demand for travel, and people are starting to book travel for the future. It's nice to see.
Doug, paint a picture of the bookings that you're seeing. When you say close in, are we talking about people who have decided, look, I want to fly within the next month? Or are we talking about people who have said, look, I feel comfortable enough to book a trip for June and July? And are they picking certain parts of the country, say the Southwest or the Southeast, more than other parts of the country right now?
Yeah, there's some of it's close in, some of it's further out, Phil. But it's definitely largely leisure based, as I said. It's not business travel just yet. That seems to be booking. That obviously books closer in, but it's leisure based. It has been primarily to beach locations, mountain locations. That's starting to change again as people get vaccinated and they're going to visit family and others. And as cities open up, we'll see more and more travel to other places. But it definitely domestic U.S. Leisure-based travel. But the bookings are really quite strong. They're getting even close to 2019 levels at this point. So there's obviously demand for travel. What we need to work on now is getting yields up higher as it becomes less leisure-based and more business-based. But that's still to come.
And what about that business traveler? When do you expect that companies will legitimately start saying, okay, it's time to start getting more people out on the road?
Yeah, look, I don't know that we know, to tell you the truth. It's up to those companies themselves. We're certainly seeing some green shoots. There is a small increase in what we call managed accounts travel, business travel. But it's small. We really need what you said. We need companies to eliminate their restrictions on travel. We need people to return to work, at least some more than it is today. But look, that's going to happen. Just as we're seeing on the leisure side, there's huge pent-up demand for business travel. And when it happens, we're going to be ready. I mean, that's what I'm most excited about. The team at American's done a really nice job of getting ourselves prepared. Our people out there taking care of customers every day. And as more and more people return to travel, we're ready to take care of them.
Doug, we're showing a chart of your stock right now over the last year. It's at a 52-week high, albeit it's nowhere close to its all-time high. But certainly it has had a nice move within the last 9 to 12 months. But investors are wondering, when do you hit break even? Because we've seen a year now of negative cash flow, and the question is, do you get there in the second quarter, or is it further out?
Yeah, again, Phil, another question I'm not entirely certain of. It's dependent upon those first answers, when business travel returns. We've seen market improvement over the last 10 to 12 months, and at an increasing rate here in the last month. So I expect it sometime in the back half of 2021. I don't know when exactly in the back half, but it's so much dependent upon demand at this point. We've done what we can to get the airline ready for people to return. We just need people to return. We've done a nice job of reducing our costs through this. We've done a nice job of improving our network with strategic alliances with carriers like JetBlue and Alaska. So we are ready as that returns. And when it does, that'll be what pushes us over. I also note we had a pretty good week last week in terms of raising capital. We did a $10 billion financing of our Advantage program. We had an extension of the payroll support program out of the American Rescue Plan, which allows us to keep our people on board. That has us well positioned to withstand whatever may continue to happen. But it feels very, very, very much like demand is returning as vaccinations take hold, and as that happens, we'll see business demand improve as well, and that's going to push our industry back to profitability.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.